Alright guys, what's up? So month of August is finally over. I had a good month. It was a great month overall, right? For me, and was some good red days, red weeks, but overall nice and nice green. So today I won't discuss no daily candles or anything. It's the last day of the month, which just finished. So let's discuss the monthly technical candles. So on SPY, we'll go straight to monthly, and see how the month ended. Now, this right here, since last year in April, right, we only had 3 red months. With all these news that we had throughout the COVID news, right, I mean, so much negativity we had in this channel right here. But the market did not care about any of that. They just kept taking the market up. So sometimes when you analyze news too much and you keep listening to noise, it makes you change your decisions. It makes you mess up on your accounts, right? But ever since April, how many negative news did you guys come across? This was not supposed to look like this for those that were playing based on news or tapering news or whatever news it was, new COVID, whatever it may be, right? And SPY has just been in a nice uptrend channel on the monthly. And there's nothing more bullish than this until we break certain levels, right? So let's see what the month of July brings. For now, I'm bullish on SPY. And the level that we're following here, right, was 442. And now 450 is something that we want to watch, right? 450 is psychological. I'm pretty sure sometime this month we might break 450. We might come test the lows of August, or maybe potentially, probably not July, but maybe August. Okay, the lows were probably around 436. Let's see, or maybe we keep going up, but not until these levels are broken, 450 and 442. We are in a nice little uptrend, and trust me, this can continue going up just like this for many years, maybe into 2023, maybe into 2025. Yes, this can happen, right? Market makers know, they know that people are probably looking at something like this. All these technical gurus are probably looking at something like this, which I'll draw. Oh no, this is what's happening on this chart. Some wedges forming, or this is what's forming. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna come across this on Twitter on many. Oh, it's gonna break here, and then this is what's gonna happen. Those same guys are the same people that made the technical patterns here in March, that SPY was too extended and that it's gonna give up. When you guys make these patterns on chart, just naturally it just looks like it's gonna dump. So these patterns are not always correct. If they were, a lot of people would make a lot of money just following patterns alone. What matters is the price action and price numbers and price levels. Okay. So, and then we have a tech Qs, triple Q, same thing, very nice, nice little uptrend, bullish, right? So not until levels are broken, we keep playing this to the upside, right? As long as it holds above 370, I am bullish on tech, and I think we go much higher. And this Friday, we have the job numbers report coming, so let's see what they come up with. So until 370, we're fine. IWM, this is one that has been lagging compared to the other charts that we have. But on the monthly, it's been going sideways ever since Feb. So this is the 6th month where it has been dancing between these levels. On IWM, if we take out 230 and we hold, right? If we take out 230 and we hold, we can see a big move towards 250 in the next month or two. But 230 has to hold first, okay? And a lot of support on IWM right here, right? They keep buying it every month. They're not letting this go down, small caps, okay? And then we have, let's look at Tesla, some tickers that we trade. Tesla on the monthly, nice bull flag and a nice break. Okay, now on this, if you want to go on a big size but not looking for a huge returns, you can easily, on the monthly channels, you can easily play some good spreads on it. In the start of the month, you could have bought the $700 calls and maybe sold 7/10s for like $3.50, which ended in max profits this month, which is 200%. Tesla on the monthly, there's nothing more bullish than this, right? There's no resistance on monthly here all the way until 780. Okay, so on the monthly, there's no resistance until 780. So do we run tomorrow? Based on the monthly, I think we do. We might have a back test of this candle, maybe 720, 726. That can happen, as you guys saw today, right? LB is doing a great with Tesla with the technicals, and I believe Goldman Sachs should be back tomorrow with his levels also. But 780 is next, based on the monthly. Can it fail? Of course it can fail. You gotta manage your position sizing. Okay. Another beautiful monthly chart which we were in is MO Altria. Right, calls looked good today. The stock is up huge from our entry. Calls were supposed to go for 230, 240 by now, but they're trading around 210. Not bad. Our entry was 160. It's in leaves, so I'm still holding. On the monthly, it looks great, right? Nice bull flag, nice break, right? And it held for many months. All right, it defended. That's what basically a bull flag is. When the stock rises and then it consolidates here, buyers support. So and then so they call this pattern a bull flag. When buyers support here, sellers go profits, and then boom, then we have another squeeze. So in the coming month, I think we do get somewhere towards 52, 53 bucks, and then I'll start scaling out of my leaps on MO. Okay. Amazon, what a beautiful monthly close. Okay. Last month, based on this candle, based on this selling pressure, right, I was bearish, and I gave a target that maybe we reach towards 2,700, which was a possibility. I had to keep this in mind so I don't make some dumb plays right here. However, on the daily, when we go back in, right, it started reversing and made some plays. I jumped into Amazon when? Last week, I bought butterflies at $1.72. I just scaled some out for 300% before it closed today. We bought calls. LB nailed his calls this week. Yash has been nailing Amazon nonstop. And this monthly candle, there's nothing more bullish than this. There is nothing more bullish than this. And I'm going to give you guys one number right here. If Amazon goes near, let's see, let me give you the number. All right. If Amazon goes on September 30th, if Amazon closes above 3,500 plus in September, Amazon's ready to spike. Okay, if we get a $3,500 plus close on September end, Amazon goes much higher. Okay, and we do have resistance right here, 37.97, and then above 3,500, maybe we get. I think this month we can have a huge candle this month. Okay, don't take my word for it. I could be wrong, but we can have a nice little spike. And then boom, a nice little uptrend starts. And when this uptrend starts, you can make so much money playing spreads. Don't worry about the naked calls, but just playing spreads alone, you can make so much money. Okay, on an Amazon 50-point move or a 70-point move, my butterflies went up 300%. Okay, from $1.75 to $6 I sold, and then they were trading at $6.80, $6.90 when in the last 5 minutes Amazon popped again. And then we do have 35, 50 calls for next week, and I think this week they're about to pay us. They're currently up about 35% at close. So let's see what we get on Amazon tomorrow. But monthly, super bullish. Okay, this is actually a long bull flag, nice bull, and is flagging for a long time, and the move will be very explosive, something like this. And if a similar move to this happens, you can make as much money as you want. Okay, some of you guys caught the 2023 calls on Amazon. Congrats, you're up huge, and they likely keep running. Twitter, monthly I've been keeping an eye on this name. I just want this stock above 70 for once, right? Above 70 I will play this stock again, right? Above 70, patiently waiting, is holding. It ran a lot from $23 all the way to 76 last year, right? And this year, and now it's just been flagging. Okay, it's been flagging, it's trying to break. Let's see if we can get above 70 and we can play this stock to the upside for all-time highs. Okay, and Snap, I'm just going on tickers, whatever tickers coming into my mind, guys. Just monthly. On the monthly is bullish. Some selling pressure above 70, above 76, right? 80. And on monthly, I think if we can hold above these levels, 76, 77. So let's look at the daily quickly. Daily on Snap is showing. So daily looks good. It's been holding. There's a gap fill all the way to 63. However, on the daily, if we get above 79, so the number on Snap right off the back is 79. If we can get above 79 hold, this can definitely see probably 90 or 100. Okay, Snap. What else we have? Google monthly is just a beauty, right? It's been holding well, and I think maybe we might have a little breather. I might be wrong on this because there's a lot of strength. It might just 2,900 right now is like a magnet level, right? So Google 2,800 and 2,950, okay, is like a magnet range right now. Okay, if this month it consolidates here in the month of September, I might play Google long in the following month. So I'll wait for this. But next month, I think is Amazon. Amazon will own the next month. That's just my prediction. But Google, I think might take a break. Walmart, very nice month-end action. Okay, dipped for 5 months here, right when in the market, and then last month gave a nice little reversal. And based on the monthly, oh sorry, this is a daily. Monthly, I was looking something wrong with the chart. Yeah. So here from the dip in the last few months, it tried recovering, right? I'm just patiently waiting for Walmart above 154, as you guys all know. But on the monthly, this is the second highest close on monthly on Walmart, so very strong. The last highest close was in November in 2020. Okay, so as soon as we take a 154 on Walmart, I will play some shorter dated calls and let's see what we get. Maybe in the month of September it tests up, and then in October it flies. Okay. And then we had play of the day. I had the play of the day, Matt. 300% on Amazon. No, sorry, 240% on Butterflies. Microsoft. But you can give it to somebody else in the group. Microsoft bullish. This is a very this is an exponential move on Microsoft, and on the monthly it's just bullish. These are three candles. They're called three. There's a name for these candles. I forgot. There's a technical term for this, and we might consolidate near 300 for some time, 300 psychological level, and then we might continue to keep going up. But on the monthly, it just, I mean, there's nothing but it's bullish. So play levels, 300 is a must hold. That's all I can say. Below 300, we can definitely test 290 and 280 and so on. Okay. CMG, huge move on monthly, and so last 3 months up huge from 1345 to 1900. I think there's time for it to breathe, or maybe it will move slower. Okay, if the move will not be big this month, it might be just slower. It might flag around. We might have a little flag pattern build up here. Maybe something like that could happen. Personally, I will not play long. If I'm to play CMG, I will buy spreads and then play it long. Otherwise, I will not play it, okay, because the premium will be really high. So the only way to play this name right now, if you believe it holds, I will play spreads. Domino's, another name on the monthly, sort of a reversal. Do we take last month's highs? If we do, it goes much higher. If we don't, we can definitely see some downside on this name, DPZ. Okay. So you can collect premium on this by selling bear call spreads. At MyStockLIfe, we teach you how to play them.
If you go over DKNG, show them
I am.
September 1st of last year.
Yep. And then we have SBUX. I love this company, my all-time favorite. And I think on a monthly, as long as the prices keep going up, everything's up, I think it continues higher. But for some months, it might consolidate for some time. Because it did run from 47 all the way to 120 in the last 1 year. Okay. So in 2020, since last year to this, in the last about 15, 16 months, the stock has almost more than doubled. Okay. And 120 is very hard on SBUX. I do want this stock to come to 108 maybe sometime so I can load up on leaps. DKNG, LB was just going over. On the monthly, it looks very good. Not enough data on the historically, but DKNG, they've been, every month there's some positive news. They're acquiring some company, or they're coming up with new deals. They're partnering up with all these sports teams around the world. So I think it's great. But on DKNG, if we can get a 64 close, if in September we get a 64 plus close, I think DKNG is ready to go back to 80 or all-time highs, which is 75. Okay. You want to say something about DKNG?
September 1st of last year, just check.
So September 1st of last year, let's go on the daily.
September is when NFL starts. Watch September.
So September 1st of last year, LB is saying, right, he wants to just test this historical. All right, so this is when NFL started in September, and there was a huge move up, okay? Huge move. Historically, it does not mean the same thing's going to happen, but it's something to keep an eye on when NFL starts, right? We're in the supply zone here, supply and demand, right? Yep, and if you can take above the 60 and hold, this can definitely spike towards 64. And if it holds above 64, I think we get all-time highs on DKNG. Somebody asked regarding Uber. Uber, I'll just go over the monthly. Right, new IPO for not that long, still a brand new company, right? But on monthly, it's been down for 5 months in a row. It's that very strong support. On monthly, it's on very strong support. If we can hold above 37 this entire month of September, we may make a reversal candle on the monthly, okay? So on the monthly, we might make a little reversal candle like this, and then a nice little uptrend starts again. So September, I will let pass by on Uber. In September 3rd or 4th week, based on the weekly, if I see something set up, I will definitely buy Uber leaps. I do have equity on Uber, right? I picked it up around these levels back in the days, but just holding in my portfolio. I don't look at Uber too much, but I do have equity. But in the month of September, if we do get a reversal here and it holds this support strong above 37, I will probably go long on Uber. We can definitely see a bounce towards 40 bucks, okay? Somebody's asking regarding CRM, guys. CRM right off the back on the monthly is very bullish. Okay, on the monthly it looks great, and I think what's the number here on CRM? You guys all should know this. 274 hold is must. If CRM holds 274, you can play this name probably towards 300. It's a 25-point move. Forget catching 300. Even if you catch 10 points on this from 274 to 284. You can make enough money on your options. Remember, we're trading, not investing. Investing is different than trading. And trading, you're looking for confirmed moves. That's why I say it's okay to buy options at a higher price. AVIR, somebody is mentioning. Not enough data for me. Not a company that I follow. Okay, so it's a bio company. That's why these are big moves. But near resistance, and these above 30 hold. But this is not a technical play for me. This, I would have to look at the financials. I would have to look at the FDA approvals, or what's coming up for them in the coming weeks and months. Any catalyst coming up. Okay. So technically, I can only give you support and resistance, but you need to look more into this. BBIG is a squeeze play. The way this chart set up, obviously it takes above 10. If it can take above 10, if it can hold 10, we can see a squeeze obviously. But then stocks like this sometimes die the next day, then they come right back down, and then they stay here for many, many months. And then you're here back holding. So if you're playing this company, make sure you know some internals, make sure you're looking at some financial statements, make sure you're looking at some new upcoming news, whatever it may be. Don't just jump in, oh, it's a squeeze play, let me buy in. You'll hit some of them, but then some of them, most of them will actually go down. Right? Perfect examples, Clove, people get caught and then boom. PLTR, people get caught and then boom, down. These are the PLTR is a great company, but I'm just talking about options here. Just please know the difference. And then boom, down, right? BTWN, spike, and then boom, down. So don't get stuck in these companies, okay? Rocket, spike, and then boom, down. So BBIG, if you're playing this name, know they can fail and then come back here for many, many months. No, even if you're buying time, you can still lose. So if you have a $10,000 account, I will probably put in $200 maximum into this, looking for a double or a triple if it does squeeze. Okay. CRSR was a very popular name today on WSP. It was a top mention, and we already know their power, the things they can achieve. A lot of selling pressure above 37, and people just keep selling above this, right? And but it needs above 30, right? Above 30 can go, and then obviously we have some news from China. So let's see how CRSR relates to that, but it definitely needs above 30, and above 30 it can probably squeeze, if it does. I'm not saying it will, it needs above 30 hold no matter what. Okay, GME on the monthly, so I'm actually pretty impressed by GME that on this squeeze, it's been holding gains for many months. I'm very impressed by the stock. However, just know to hold above, just know to hold GME above 230 is very hard. 230 plus is a very hard hold on GME, just know that, okay? AMC, surprised that's holding gains, which is good, but AMC right off the back, I already know the number 48 is a must hold. If it can hold 48, we can probably see back above to 55, 56, okay? For AVIR, Steve, that's good. So if you know the news, you can definitely play it. That's different. Me, I would have to look into the news in order to gain my confidence. ESPR, where is it? Oh man, there's a penny stock, is it? Where is it? ESPR. Okay, there is nothing on ESPR for me here. Yeah, and so guys, for now, any ticker that you want to look at, just look at monthly candles. Disney is one that our group was mentioning. Danish, I'll cover this for you, brother. On monthly, it looks fire, but still it's in a chop movement, right? It's still very choppy on the monthly. It's not doing much. This month, if it can take out the high of the last month, very simple. If it can take out 183 this month and it holds 183, we can definitely see a move towards 190, okay? So you can catch this $7 trade move. 183 is must on Disney. And then we have, what other ticker was it that people were mentioning? Netflix. Netflix on a monthly looks great, right? I mean, we haven't played this name for a while because of the choppiness. Why give money here, right? Market maker just steals your money here. But however, on the monthly, it looks great. It's near, it closed at the highest on the monthly, and this is definitely bullish right now. However, there is some selling pressure right here above these levels. Above 570, there is sell pressure. If Netflix can get 580, 585, or if all-time highs, then I will probably play spreads on this long, okay? I mean, I can play here too, but the only thing is, if it gives up gains, premium is high, we will lose a lot of money, okay? Why? In the last 3 months, the stock has moved a lot, and the premium is high. And all right, guys, shop. Yash mentioned shop, so let's go over shop. So shop looks good. I think the only thing here is on the monthly, it's just chop. This is just this candle has no meaning on the monthly. it just held above, basically on the monthly. It just held the levels just right above resistance and near support, right? So there is no direction. On shop, I will tell you one thing though. On shop, I'll give you a number. If it takes out, so write this on your forehead wherever you want, 1565. If shop takes out 1565, this will fly, okay? In my opinion, if it takes out 1565, this will fly. It'll give you a move towards 1580. So the first move it will give you is 1580, and then 1600, and then sky is the limit, okay? And then sky is the limit. Right now, Amazon is in play. That's the reason I'm not focusing on shop right now. Shop has a little bit of work to do, so let's see what it does this month, and then obviously this can run huge, okay? And by the way, this is a weekly chart I'm looking at, guys. Netflix, this is a weekly chart. I mentioned monthly, sorry, okay? But if we were to look at the monthly, it's very bullish. Highest close on monthly, okay? And the monthly suggests that there's a lot more upside coming, okay? And Gurvinder mentioned Roku. Roku, I don't really like this company. I had equity back here in the 30s. I sold it at 60, and then this thing just never looked back up ever after. But on the monthly, it's giving up gains. I think this has a few more months of choppiness. Possible on Roku, so I would not touch the stock right now. You will be gambling your money away, choosing a direction. And if it fails 350, 346, it can see much lower, okay? So I will not touch Roku. Thank you guys. With this, we'll end it, and we'll see you guys back in the pre-market. And I think might do pre-market again tomorrow. Then I'll come back on Thursday, Friday, and then we'll go on from there. Thank you guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you. And check announcements for the next session on Monday.